Hello, welcome to this class MSD 04. We'll be looking at paneling, and then we'll be looking at the considerations during paneling. But before that, what is paneling? Paneling is the setting up of the end condition of a slab. So we are dealing with a slab. Setting up of the end condition of a slab with proper consideration of their spanning or dimension in order to avoid deflection. Also, paneling is the process of planning and proper examination of any architectural plan. So that is paneling. So paneling also means deciding the various sizes, dimensions, the positions of various structural elements, such as your slab, choosing how many partitions in the building should run as a slab, then your beam, your column, etc. All in order to avoid failure, which is deflection, shear, and buckling. So what should we put into consideration while paneling? One, looking at the number of story. You study the plan. So we are looking at number of story. By doing that, we are studying the plan, studying the architectural plan. Then two, the spanning of the building, how the dimension span of the buildings or spanning of the building. Then we are looking at the presence of staircase. The staircase area during paneling has to be left for staircase. So look for the presence of staircase. Then fourthly, we look at the functionality of the building. Is it a public building? Is it a private building? These are things we consider during paneling. Functionality. Whether it is public or private, a commercial building, a residential building. Then lastly, how large the rooms are. How large still has to do with like the span of the building. Span of the building will necessitate putting expansion joints if the building exceeds 30 meters or up to 30 meters in span. Then you're looking at how large the rooms are. All these are what to consider during paneling. Also, the guidelines for I say the minimum floor beam depth is 450 mm as the minimum depth. Then for roof beams, the minimum depth is 300 millimeter. Then while paneling, during the course of your paneling, when the span of a beam is when the beam is less than 5.5 meter, you use 450 mm, which is the minimum. Then when the beam is above, okay, is L. If the L is less than, is above 5.5 meter, but less than or equal to 7.5 meter, you use 600 mm as the depth of the beam. Then if it's above 7.5 meter, above 7.5 meter, if your L is above 7.5 but less or equal to 9.5 meter, you use 750 thick or more, so that's uh, so I'll stop for this class.